And welcome back. This is lesson number 4 from the Easy Manifesting Method series based on the Feel It Real Power Pack. Is that cool or what? So today, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into eliminating the sneaky fear by using the Neville Goddard. Well, there's a sneaky fear that everybody has that almost nobody wants to admit. They're worried about what people will say or what people will do. Oh, what are they going to think? Will they approve? Will they not approve? Will they tell me about it? Oh my God. So what we're going to do is we're going to enlist what we call the power of tribe. And we're going to eliminate that sneaky fear from your life using congratulatory conversations. So here's what's cool. If you go back and you study the first 3 lessons, you're going to see that's what we've been playing with all along, congratulatory conversations. And if you read the quote below the video here, that tells you something really, really cool about them. We're going to let you do that on your own. But here's where it's really good fun. Ready? So the sneaky fear of what other people will say or what they'll think about what you've done, or if you fail, right, or if you succeed, you get it? Not everyone's happy. A lot of people struggle with money because what they do is they imagine they're having to tell their friends no, or their friends talking about them, oh, now that since they're rich, they're a different kind of person, right? So we want to put all that stuff to rest by imagining people happy for you. You see, you've been using the 3 tools. If you haven't gone to NevilleGoddard'stoolbox.com yet, do that, because we showed the 3 main tools right there. And congratulatory conversations is one of our absolute favorites because it gets rid of this sneaky fear. You don't have to go to therapy. You don't have to deal with fear separately. You can take care of probably most of the fears that matter in your life using congratulatory conversations. So get how cool this is. If you're imagining, being in a relationship and your friends and family are happy for you, that means they haven't abandoned you. They haven't left you behind. They don't think less of you. They don't, I hope they like her. You get rid of all that stuff. Okay? By imagining what we've told you to imagine. You don't imagine the date. You imagine your friend saying, man, I'm happy for you. You two look great together. Boom, right? You imagine something like that. Get how fast that is. That scene takes seconds. And that's what keeps it nice, fast, fun, and focused. Okay? Same thing with money. When you're making a lot of money and you're having fun doing what you love, which brings us to another fear that people have. People are afraid that if they're doing something they love while making money, that their friends will they won't like me because I don't complain about my job, or I don't complain about my boss, or I don't have to be away for 10 hours a day. I'm doing what I love when I in a way that is just great, and I'm making good money. And so again, when your friends see you and they go, wow, man, you did it. You're doing great. Teach me. Boom. You get it? There's a congratulatory conversation that eliminates a lot of fears. Third one, right? Health. Again, health is a fascinating one because what we've noticed time and time again with health is like, are you okay? You doing all right? I mean, I remember what you told me was going on. I mean, you don't have to lie to me. People imagine these conversations, right? This is also why if someone gets ill, they tend to avoid people because they don't want to talk about it, right? What's going to happen when they look at me? That kind of thing. But if you can have a congratulatory conversation like we shared about, again, you don't imagine, what would imply that you're healthy? If you just walked 5 miles and you're not even out of breath and you bump into a friend that says, man, you're looking great. Look at you. You're not even breathing heavy. Boom. You get it? That congratulatory conversation eliminates all kinds of fears around, failing to get healthy. It eliminates all kinds of fears about, what will they think if... Have you noticed that there's a lot of support groups? There's cancer support groups, PTSD support groups. There's all sorts of unofficial support groups. Well, people like us, we stick together because we struggle. So this brings in that power of tribe. Your tribe's not going to leave you because your life has changed, that you're healthy, that you're wealthy, that you're happy in a relationship. This takes care of that. So what I want you to do for homework is this. I want you to just imagine what a congratulatory conversation would be like. And by the way, let it be a couple words. Let it be a single phrase. Okay? Just let it be that simple. It's not 10 minutes long. It can be something as, hey, honey, I'm home. And that happiness when you see when I walk in the door and I see the puppies and I see Victoria and it's like, hey honey, I'm home. You get it? That implies something. It can be that simple. If you want to make it a little bit more accurate, when I walk through the door, I hear Victoria saying, hey, you're home. You get it? That takes us back to the second lesson. We want to keep amping these up. So notice I started with, hey honey, I'm home. That may or may not feel useful, but try listening to someone else. Hey, you're home. And they're happy to see you. Hey, you look great. Wow. Or look at you, man. You know, like, I wish I could go on cruises like you do. Would you teach me? That's how fast, I just did 3 within 20 seconds. Get how fast? Have fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, if this is your first time through, if somebody shared this page with you and you want to get all 7 lessons and some other bonus goodies, there's a button down there. Click on it. Go to the page, put in your name and email. We'll give you all 7 lessons and some other goodies as well. So, thank you for visiting us at easymanifestingmethods.com. See ya.